In an extraordinary twist to the WikiLeaks story, Julian Assange, the founder of the whistleblower website, has taken refuge in the Ecuador embassy in London. He's seeking political asylum in a bid to avoid extradition to Sweden to face sex charges. Here's London correspondent Lisa Miller.
Julian Assange arrived here in the afternoon in London at the Ecuadorian embassy, saying that he wanted diplomatic sanctuary. The Ecuadorians later put out a statement confirming that he was inside and was then under their protection. Julian Assange has told them that his own country, Australia, is not protecting him and won't stop his eventual extradition to a country that has the death penalty. This appears to refer to the US, which has always been Julian Assange's greater fear, that while this whole legal process of being extradited to Sweden was underway, he believed that in fact the end result was going to be extradition to the US, where he may face espionage charges. Now, Ecuador does have an extradition treaty with the US, but not for any crimes of a political nature, which would seem to indicate for Julian Assange that Ecuador would be a safe haven for him. There is a suggestion that a couple of months ago he interviewed the Ecuadorian president, so the two men may well have spoken about this particular move. Julian Assange has put out a statement saying that he's grateful to the Ecuadorians. In return, they have said that they will now go through the process of speaking to various governments about this, consulting with the US, the UK and Sweden.
It is a very delicate matter, and I believe that it's important the government of Ecuador analyses, evaluates and studies the application, and after that we can formally talk about this issue.
Of course, it was just last week that Julian Assange lost that final bid in the British Supreme Court to stop that extradition to Sweden. He'd asked the court to reopen the case, and last Wednesday they said they would not. Therefore, his extradition was imminent when he appeared to make what some would say was a fairly desperate move, turning to Ecuador.